Hey, what's up? My name is Lincoln. Today, we're getting ready for an all-day outdoor extravaganza here at the community center. I've been planning this event for weeks. We have an obstacle course, a snow cone machine, games and prizes, and we even have a dunk tank. The only problem is the weather. Me and my lunch got completely soaked. Anyway, the wind is so crazy out there, it blew my umbrella backward, almost ripping it out of my hands. Wild, right? Oh well. Have you ever stopped to think about the wind? It's pretty fascinating. Even though we can't see the wind, we still know it's real. It just makes me wonder, how can we believe in something we can't see? Solid question, right? And when I have questions like this, I like to look in the Bible. The Bible is God's true message to us about himself. In this Bible story, God's son Jesus told his friends that he would die and then come back to life. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, that does sound hard to believe, but let's check it out together. Jesus is alive. On the first day of the week, when it was early and still dark, a woman named Mary Magdalene went to visit the tomb where Jesus was buried. When she arrived, she saw that the stone had been removed from the tomb. So Mary ran to Peter and John, two of Jesus' followers. She told them, "They've taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they've put him." Peter and John ran to the tomb to see for themselves. John arrived first, and when Peter arrived, he entered the tomb. They both saw the clothes Jesus was buried in lying there. They saw the empty tomb for themselves and hurried back to where the other disciples were staying. But Mary stood outside the tomb, crying. When she looked in the tomb, she saw two angels in white sitting there. They asked her, "Woman, why are you crying?" "Because they've taken away my Lord," she told them, "and I don't know where they put him." Mary turned around and saw Jesus, but she didn't realize it was him. "Woman," Jesus said to her, "why are you crying? Who is it that you're looking for?" Mary thought he was the gardener. She said, "Sir, if you've carried him away, tell me where you put him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." Realizing it was Jesus, she said, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus told her to go and tell the disciples that he would soon be going to heaven. Mary ran and told the disciples, "I have seen the Lord." And she told them what he said to her. Yo, can you imagine how excited Mary must have been once they found out that Jesus was alive? At first, it must have been hard for them to believe that Jesus could actually come back to life. Mary even got to see and talk with Jesus. And then she went and told the other disciples, "I have seen the Lord." And what's so cool is that you and I can believe the same truth today. Even though we can't see Jesus, we can believe in him and know he is real. How? Because of the truth of the Bible, the real proof from people who really saw him and his miracles, like coming back from the dead. But even more, we can believe that Jesus is real because he died for us and made a way for us to have a relationship with him. When we respond to this truth by believing in Jesus, putting our faith and trust in him, and choosing to follow him, God says we become set apart. That means we are different than we were before a relationship with God. All right. The weather app says the wind isn't stopping anytime soon. I really don't want to cancel the extravaganza. I better make some calls to move everything inside.
Hello?
Hey, can you help me move the dunk tank inside? Oh, and do you have an extra umbrella?
For sure.
Cool. I'll grab my rain jacket.